The Pep Talk boys joined today by Youssef at Khoumari at Miguel's gym at the weigh-in for Dillian Whyte's Black Box Global show tomorrow night. How are you, Youssef?
I'm feeling good, man. Looking forward to tomorrow. You know, it's like a new age for boxing. You know, a new promoter, Dean's first show. I'm looking forward to it. Boxing, a bit of entertainment mixed in. You know, a couple of my mates boxing, Asian Redmond, Ali Malik, Tony Badge. I'm looking forward to it.
Fantastic, and obviously we're going to have to talk about last week. It didn't go your way against Castaneda. I was there that night. It was a fantastic fight. You didn't get the decision. How are you feeling?
Do you know what? I watched it back for the first time on Monday. I didn't want to watch it back straight after the fight because there's a lot of emotion involved and whatnot. So I waited until Monday. Watched it back on Monday. I feel like I did enough. I did enough to should have got the nod. I landed the cleaner punches. I won the majority of the early stage of the fight. I think round 1 to 6, I controlled very easily behind my jab. I explosive and bursts. He obviously come back round 7. You know, rocked me round 8. But I think I won the last round and closed out the fight, you know, with my boxing skills. But unfortunately, the judges saw it differently. It was just for me to go back to the drawing board and learn from it. You know what I mean? There's no point me getting down after a loss and crying and getting upset. You know, it's happened now. It's a great fight. It was a great fight for the fans to watch, and it's a good fight for me to learn from. You know, we can all fight a bunch of tomato cans and knock over 20 tomato cans and be 20-0 with 20 knockouts. You know, I'd rather go in with guys that are live opponents and that will come and test me and you know, push me and make me a better fighter at the end of the day. You know.
Yeah, definitely. And it's interesting you say that because a lot of people struggle after their first loss to get their head around it. And how are you coping?
You know, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling good. You know, I think the fact that I gave him my all is what makes me feel okay about it. Had I gone in there and maybe not given 100%, then I'd feel really down on myself and upset with myself. But because I went in there, gave it 100%, and whatever happens after I give it 100%. You know, and on top of that, it was a great fight. Everyone I speak to enjoyed the fight. One thing I want to do in boxing is go in there and have good fights and entertain the people. There's a lot of boring boxing out there nowadays. You know. I can't say the amount of times I fell asleep watching boxing because sometimes it's just boring. You know, I want to be the guy that's out there that people are excited to watch. They see Super Youssef on the card, they say, yeah, I want to watch the card. That guy's always in good fights. When am I ever in a boring fight anyway? Do you know what I mean?
Definitely. So and that showed on Saturday night.
Yeah.
But Castaneda, was he better than you expected? Did he bring more to the table than you initially thought?
I knew he was tough. I didn't expect him to pick his punches as much as he did. I thought he was going to come in and set a relentless pace from the get-go. Yep. But you know, credit to him. He picked his punches really well, landed a great shot in the 8th round. And, you know, surprised me a bit with his game plan. But, you know, it's a fight I'm going to learn from. And congratulations to him and his team.
It was a great build on Saturday night. For you, how does that feel to now get on those big events? You know, obviously you thought on big Dillian Whyte events before, but it's really starting to build up for you. Is it important to use that loss as a learn and carry on these big shows and get your name out there? Yeah,
100%. I mean, you know, I remember boxing on shows where I've had to sell tickets on the day of the fight. You know, I remember being out 4 in the morning on the day of the fight, selling tickets, then having to make weight, and then having to fight all in the same day, you know. I remember making nothing to fight, losing money to fight. So to eventually get to a stage where, you know, I'm walking out at the O2 Arena, fighting in Gibraltar, I'm fighting in Spain. You know, I feel like my career's turned a massive corner thanks to my manager, Dillian Whyte, you know, keeps giving me these opportunities. It's where you want to be in boxing, you know. I mean, what kept me going when I was doing the small shows and struggling with them tickets and struggling to keep my career going was the fact that one day I might eventually turn the corner and be on them big shows consistently, you know. And I feel like I've finally done that. I'm finally there, and you know, long may it continue.
100%, and obviously managed by Dillian, trained by Xavier, the same coach as Dillian. How's Dillian coping after the injury, do you know?
Do you know what, he seemed in good spirits when I saw him last.
Yeah.
If I was him, you know, I'd be looking forward to the Fury fight that they've ordered, you know. I mean, he's finally going to get a shot, and you know, it's about fucking time. You know, he's been waiting for so long. You know, it's like, imagine getting a job. Imagine going to an interview, getting a job, and then they take maybe 3 years to give you that, actually let you start the job. It's taking the piss.
Yeah.
So to see that he's finally getting a shot, you know, it shows his hard work's finally paying off, and he deserves it. He's taken hard fight after hard fight. Not many people take as many hard fights as him. He's willing to go in there and put it on the line every time and entertain the people.
Obviously, he will be going in with what many feel like is the best heavyweight in the world, and if you're going to do it, you want to beat the best, don't you? But how do you think he does against Tyson?
I think he knocks Tyson out. I think he knocks Tyson out. You know, I think Tyson hasn't been in with anyone like Dillian Whyte. You know, Dillian's someone who's willing to lay it down all the time and go all out. You know, he's not scared of anything in the ring. You know, put it all on the line, and whatever happens, happens. Tyson ain't seen anyone like that before.
Do you know if there's been any discussions between Dillian and Xavier about game plans already, or is that all to do with Cap?
I don't know, you know. I stay out of their business, man. That's between them two, you know. I wish I did, but yeah.
Brilliant. And just elsewhere then in Xavier Miller's team now, obviously he's got a great proper fighters. You yourself being like Dillian, K Prosper. What's it like in a fantastic camp?
You know what? It's the best team in the world.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's positive. Everyone wants everyone to win. There's no backstabbing or nothing like that. You know, we just all want each other to win. You know, we've got Saddam over there as well. You know, Malik Kareem, Asian Redmond is boxing tomorrow, and we all just want to see each other win. We're all here to support each other, and you know, regardless of where we get in the sport, we're behind each other. And
for you, you're obviously not just part of a great camp with Xavier Miller, you're in a great management team with the likes of Alan Babic, Fabian Wardley, and so many other fantastic fighters that Dillian's put together now. What's it like to be in that brilliant crop that are getting out on big shows, the likes of Babic? Like, we all saw him at the O2 with that, on the same bill as you with the Molina knockout. It's just growing and growing, isn't it, for Dillian? Yeah,
it's growing. It's growing. It's great to be around them guys because it's another couple of people I can learn off. You know, Alan's amazing in front of the camera. You know, he's amazing on fight night. His aura is something that people always take to. So I can learn off him. You know, Fabio's a great boxer. He's very well spoken. I can learn off him as well. You got, you know, the main man himself, Dillian Whyte. I can learn off. There's so many guys in the team. You know, there's even guys behind the scenes. You know, you got Magic. You got, you know, Pesta, you got Saddam, just loads of people I can learn off, you know, and it just makes you a better fighter. They say, you know, when you become the best somewhere, you've got to go to where you're the worst, so you can learn more. And I feel like being around them guys, I'm learning so much and adding to my arsenal, and it's just gonna make me a great fighter.
100%. And have you been around Alan Babic and Fabio Wardley in the gym? And what is Babic like in the gym? Is he as crazy in the gym as he is on fight?
Listen, Alan, what you see of Alan on camera and Alan at press conferences is the Alan that I know and Alan I see when I'm around him in camp. He is what he is. He's 100% real. He's 100% real. He is how he is.
That's good to know. That's good to know. And finally, Youssef, what can we expect from you next? What type of fight do you want to get back in with? Obviously, it's only been a week out, so you want some much-needed rest after what was a grueling fight, very entertaining. But where do you want to go from there?
Hey, when I'm ever in a boring fight, now, do you know what? Whatever comes my way, you know, I'll take, and I'm ready to go. You know, I want to be in good fights that the fans are going to enjoy and be entertained by. You know, like I said earlier, I don't want to be one of them guys that just fight a bunch of tomato cans, a bunch of guys that they just pick up from who knows where. I want to fight guys that people know, or fights that people are going to get excited about. You know, I want to be that guy when people look at the card and say, oh, you know, that super guy's fighting. You know, he's always in good fights. I want to be that guy. And so whoever comes my way and is ready for one of them kind of fights, let's go, man.
Fantastic. Youssef Khoumari, thank you very much for speaking to Pet Shop Boys today. Anything else you'd like to mention?
Yeah, man, like I say, you know, obviously RIP to Pro Beez himself. You know, he's a great guy to be around in boxing, always positive, and you know, long may his legacy continue.
Thank you very much for those kind words, Youssef, and hopefully speak to you again soon.
Thank you, bro.